As the three of you awaken your crypto-sleep sarcophagi to the sound of sirens ripping metal, you barely get to the escape pods where the ship is torn apart. Oh, ancient danger. As Tomboy draws near the ancient wall, a sense of foreboding overcomes her. A local squirrel has gone mad. It will attack everyone it sees. Somehow, I'm not too worried about the crazy squirrel. Ziggy has died because of infection. That's fantastic. Alright, Kisa, did you ever get that rifle? You never got that rifle. Okay, I am irritated that you've been putting that off. Okay, good. You've got that. And what are they doing? They're shooting at my monkey! It's just the end of the monkey. Bye, monkey. Anyway, what I was starting to say before we were interrupted is we need some defenses, as is obvious. And I think the way I might do it is, I mean, it looks like they can't just come through doors. He was attacking that door down there. So let's put doors along here. And then I want to put a wall along here and to there. And that'll give us kind of protection on this side, at any rate. Yeah, so let's do that. Also, it says need research project. So let's figure out how this research works. We're low on food again. Oh well. Open the research menu and select a project. So, stone cutting. Build some tables allows you to refine rock chunks into stone blocks and used for construction. That might be handy. Auto doors. That does not sound like a high priority. Pemmican, a prefers mixture of meat and plant matter, has been better for a long time. Now that we've got the refrigerator up, I'm not sure that's super needed. Devil Strand, a slow green mushroom that is a valuable plant fiber, colored lights, that might make us happy, but brewing allows you to build a brewery to transform hops into tasty, tasty beer. Well, that probably is going to make Anna happy. She, remember, like chemical in entertainment, smithing. Build smithies for crafting metal weapons and tools. That might be useful. Hydroponics. Grow a crop indoors. Masking. Carpet making. Machining. Craft guns and machinery or disassemble dead mechanoids. Ooh, dead mechanoids. That's something fun. Explosive things. IEDs. Oh, traps. Electric smelting. And mortars. Let's actually go with stone cutting. I think it's a an early thing, but and Anna, how's your health doing? So you've been treated for all this stuff. You just gotta get better. Now, something else we probably ought to be doing, if I remember right, when we can grow things. No, not stockpile. Growing zone. I think one of the things we can grow, we can actually use for healing. Yeah, heal root. Now, I don't know if anyone has a minimum skill of 8, so maybe we can't actually do that. But, yeah, it would be nice. But I got distracted again. So for the defenses, we want to come across, I think I just want to build doors and build a wall across there to there. So let's start with that. Every colonist of the female gender winces in pain. Some distant engine of hatred is stirring. It is projecting a powerful psychic drone over this entire region on a frequency that only seems to affect the female gender. For a few days, some people's moods will be quite a bit worse. That's everybody we have. So, yeah, that's how it's going to be. Alright, back to building. So we want to build a wall there, there, and there. A door there, there, and there. We have so much wood. We have almost 2,000 wood. That was actually, I think, a big mistake I made when I first started, was cutting down all that wood. Because then everybody just got sort of really busy, you know, cutting down wood and hauling wood and not doing stuff they need to do instead. Okay. A monkey named Jubilee bonded to Kisa has died. It will affect Kisa's mood. Kisa's been having a bad time of it. I don't know. Can we actually make a grave for the miscellaneous? Yeah, a grave for the monkey? I don't really know if monkeys get graves. Right, but once it's built, they will find out. Okay. What's Anna doing? Building the wooden wall. Alright, so yeah, so that will help. And then I think we want to do something similar, actually, around this side. Let's actually come out, it's a long ways, but let's come out to here. Because like I said, we got a lot of wood. So I don't know that we got anything better to do with all of our wood. Yeah, 245. Alright. Yeah, I bet it's Kisa. Yeah, it's Kisa. Yeah, what's bothering you? Not that I can't guess, but... Psychogrown, friend died. She's a pessimist anyway. Alright, yeah, maybe the thing to do, actually, while we're building, along with building this kind of security wall, let's make some better rooms. So one way to make a better room, let's start with this one, is, I was looking at this earlier. Floors. Yeah, floors. So we can make a wood floor, just kind of all in there. And that would kind of, I think that'd improve the room a bit. That'd look a bit nicer. So, as they're working on this. So again, we'll just let them all get to work, and when anything interesting happens or when they're finished, we'll come back and have another think. Okay, so that wall is done, and I think now is a really good time to start having to think again, like I said, about making things look a little bit nicer around here. So let's go ahead again. Let's build some bedrooms down here. Not doors. Walls. Not to be very big. Now that's going to be just a little room where you're getting healed. And yeah, let's do some more. I mean, we might be getting some more colonists here eventually. That'd be kind of nice. So wooden walls right there. Ooh, an eclipse. That's interesting. An eclipse has begun, so it's going to be dark. Kisa, yeah, I know you're kind of in a bad mood, but I can't really fix this right now. And we'll again do floors on all of these. Do beds. Let's see. Here, 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 and here. And what else do we have for furniture? Maybe some more furniture to make people not happy. Standing lamp, equipment rack, stool. Oh, maybe a dining area would be good too. Alright, terrible mood. Oh, she went berserk. Okay. Alright. Let's go to her. What's she gonna do? Just gonna wandering? You just wander. Looking for targets. So everyone stay out of her way. Yeah, you keep going that way. It's a good thing right now that you don't have good eyesight, because, uh-oh, stay away, stay away! Anna is cowering. That's kind of awesome. Alright, you girls just cower. I got that, I got that. You coming out and checking to see if she's still out there being angry. You're like, oh no, it's not gonna work. Oh, and it's coming to an end. Alright. Oh, that's right. So Jubilee, that's the monkey. We wanted to see if we could bury him. Why are potatoes sitting out there? That's a grave. That's Ziggy's grave. Okay, let's put a grave next to him. I thought we did already. Maybe it was somewhere else. Yes, we're low on food. In fact, well, maybe we're going to butcher him. I don't know. Berries. Oh, good job finding some berries. Okay, I better find some more things to hunt. Okay. Boom rat? Alright. Maybe he makes some good food. And what else can I hunt? Oh! Really cool. Some survival meat that was just sitting there that we missed. That'll be helpful. That's some wood I forbid because they kept moving that instead of... It's rotting. Okay, so now what I want to... These are all unknown. What I want to do is actually set an owner, give this one to Kisa, and give this one to Tomboy, so they can have some nicer rooms. And I'm hoping that's going to make them... I mean, let's see, there's like a beauty. So it's a little bit better, maybe. It's dull, impoverished, cranked, ugly, and dirty. Well, we did the best we could. Maybe joy. Huh. I don't know. Maybe a chess table will help make us a little happier. I don't know. I'm I'm losing ideas at this point. But yeah, let's make a little chess table right here. Now, how long does Eclipse last? Like several days, or what? All right. Now let's start looking for things to hunt. Eclipse is ending. Very nice. Glad I asked. An escape pod. Oh, cool. Oh, and there's someone there. He's an entrepreneur. Okay. All right. Steel slag chunk. A raccoon who's sleeping. We can hunt the raccoon. But let's see. Wait, shot by Tomboy cannot hit target? I'm not sure I understand what's going on with that. But we could sure use our colonist if we can save him somehow. Let's see, how would I do this? Okay, so if I draft Tomboy... Rescue. Rescue Martin, the entrepreneur. Alright. Let's see, do I want to try attacking a grizzly bear? I'm not sure I do. But I'll hunt some of these guys. Oh. Because we need it. But yeah. Alright, let's go back. Wow, it's a long way. Tomboy, you are like the workhorse of our colony. You know that? Well done. Alright, now someone... Oh, Tomboy, you can be undrafted. Now someone needs to help. I don't want to assign trained animal. Okay. So space, I guess maybe by making their rooms bigger, we can make them a little bit nicer? I don't know. So he can walk now. Now, can I see his health? So he's got a right femur's cracked, right arm's cut. Okay. Now I should go back down there. There was a escape pod landed. I wonder, did anything else land with it? Like, was there any It's down around here. Any stuff? I don't know. Don't know. Alright, so we're still trying to make people happy. Have we made that table yet? Anna's working on it. Good job, Anna. Good job, Anna. How's our research doing? It's in progress. So maybe, yeah, once we get some stone cut, we can make, I don't know, maybe like a nice dining area? That might be something pretty cool. We do have heal roots that are growing. Very good. Some monkey meat, so we are going to eat them. We're not too good for that. Alright, Martin is fully healed. So now what do we do with Martin? Where's Martin? Oh, he's sleeping though. That's not Tomboy sleeping. So you're just gonna walk off? You're not gonna like join our crew or anything? Huh. Well, thanks, man. Tomboy has gotten sick from malaria. Ensure you have a medical bed and a doctor. Make sure that Tomboy gets proper treatment and spends as much time in bed as possible. So, how do I do that? I mean, I know I can send Tomboy to the medical bed. Okay, but she's already there. And that once Kisa and Anna wake up, they can go and tend to her with our 3 medikits that are left. We are desperate for somebody else to come along and trade with because we need some medikits. Oh, good. There's a fire in the home area. A battery has short-circuited in the rain and started a fire. This is great. Alright. Can I draft you to put out the fire? Yeah, I know. Okay, I woke you up. Okay, good. You put out the fire. Good job. Now, did that disconnect it from the power, or is it okay? There's a raspberry bush. Is there a power conduit there as well? Yeah, there is. Alright, Kisa's in a bad mood. Right, Tomboy's one with malaria, but Kisa's in a bad mood. Alright, what's bothering you now, Kisa? There we go. Urgently hungry. Well, I can see that. Stone cutting's okay. That's nice. You know what? Can Kisa hunt? Because someone is going to have to hunt. I'm getting hungry just watching these people. So, now there's a ding. Low food, low medicine, starvation, and need a research project. Well, that's the least of my worries. Kisa, can you hunt? No. Tomboy is our only hunter, and Tomboy cannot currently hunt. Okay. Things are looking bad, folks. Things are looking bad. Oh, but these are ready to harvest, so... Okay, this might just be in time to save us... There's no harvest button. Our escape pod. Okay, you know what? The last time we did this... didn't really help us. Oh my gosh. I would like to help you, but that looks like it's good food. Oops, no. Cancel. I would like to help you, Tama, but last time, you know, all it did was use up some medicine, and then someone got malaria. And Kisa's angry, having a bad mood because she's really hungry, and we got no food. But yeah, we're harvesting, so that's good. Kisa's eating some raw food. Is she gonna go berserk again? You know, she's like not a lot of help. And as expected, Wait, who's in a poor mood? If Kisa's gone berserk, who's in a bad mood? Tomboy. What's bothering you, Tomboy? You don't like being on bed rest, huh? Raw food, very ugly environment, disturbed sleep. People we run nearby. Well, that's because they're coming in to make you feel better, for Pete's sake. Wine, wine, wine. Alright, Kisa's still berserk? Alright. Well, maybe, yeah, Anna, just stay away from Kisa. Yeah, go sleep. Kisa, go play chess or something. Make you feel better. Jeez. Alright. Well, let's see. This is getting harvested slowly but surely. I don't know. Do I have to actually mark them for harvest? I kind of thought they were doing them all on their own. Alright, who's in the poor mood this time? Yeah, Tomboy. Yeah, okay. Sorry, Tomboy. If you go berserk, then it's just, like, over. Kisa, fortunately, can't see well enough to actually shoot anything. So we'll let her just keep going berserk. As long as she doesn't get in the way of the harvest. I mean, that harvesting is pretty big stuff. 25% grown. That's too bad. We need... it'd be good to have more of that, because we are, I think, completely out of medicine. A chunk of spacecraft has fallen. Ooh, a lot of chunks of spacecraft. I have no idea what you get when you deconstruct these, but let's find out. Okay, so we get some steel and some components for it. Well, you know, it's kind of a bad note, kind of a bad place to start. We've got Kisa, who is currently literally on the warpath, running around with a gun, looking for people to kill. And of course, now she's exhausted. Get them some rest. I mean, I don't really have a lot of control over her right now. She's had a mental breakdown. Tomboy is dying of malaria. Next treatment in 7 hours, but we don't have anything left to treat her with. So things are looking pretty grim, folks. Things are pretty grim. It looks like, you know, I could easily see Kisa popping off Anna if they get too close, Tomboy dying of malaria, and Kisa starving to death the way this is going. That might be how this colony ends. Maybe not. We can keep trying. We'll keep trying to pull it out. We've had some good stuff happening. I'll be honest, I really would like to get inside this area here, see what made Tomboy so unhappy about it before all is said and done, because I'm just really curious about that. So I'm going to call it a day. I think that's enough for one day. When we come back, you know, things are they're falling apart. But that's okay. We'll send Anna down here at the beginning of next time. Chop up this marble wall, see if there's anything useful in there. Who knows? Maybe there'll be a whole storage room full of goodies, including, you know, nice looking stuff to make Kisa happy and medicine for Tomboy. Probably there'll be like zombies in there who will eat our brains, and that will be kind of terrible. But hey, we'll see how it is. Thanks so much for watching. We will see you next time.